Hi guys. As you can see, I'm in a different location once again. I know I'm in different locations a lot of times, but I'm doing it because my usual location is kind of in a mess right now, so I need to clean it up so I can do it in there again. But so if it gets dark or lighter or stuff, it's because it's not the best lighting in here. Let me do a little something. I'm got on a TV tray, so that's why it's like that. Anyway, today I have decided to talk about a reunion. But first, I did want to say that I am so glad I don't have anything to do next weekend. Now, why or not something major to do. Now, why I'm saying that is because for the last 5 weekends I've either been going somewhere or getting ready for something. And the first it was a couple of places we were going, like out of town and staying overnight. First one was a vacation to the beach, and then another one was not a vacation, but to going to a convention for my dad's former job, which this is like was the last year he was going to go, and I went for one night and then came back home because I had to work the next day. But but then the next week and after that convention, there was nothing going on. We weren't going anywhere except for church and stuff, but we did have a lot of stuff going on. We were getting ready for my mom's side of our family's reunion. My grandmother's family, my my grandmother's side of the family, my mom's mom, reunion they had, and this is the third reunion I've gone to this year, but this is the first reunion with, their last name's Hall, so it's the Hall family reunion, and this is the first one they've done in 20 years. The first, well, it's been longer than that since they've had an actual reunion. You know, like if you've been to any reunions, it's mostly technically, well, what I'm used to when I think of reunions is going somewhere for one day, or for one day, or well, going to meet with family and eating foods and talking about all kinds of stuff. This one was it was a little different. It was over 2 days, and what we did is we ate. It was actually this past weekend was 4th of July, or Independence Day for all you people who don't live here in the U.S., who live in the U.K. or whatever. We did that, and what else? Yeah, we did it over the weekend of the Independence Day weekend, and so it was kind of different. We went to a park instead of doing it. Most of the other ones I've been to, it's always been at a church. And anyways, I had so much more fun at this reunion than I've had at either one. I mean, one of them's a little more fun than the other one because one of them I don't know anybody. Well, I know other than like my closer, like not well, other than my parents and my grandmother. These are both of my dad's side of the family. The one I know, other than my grandmother and my parents, I know 3 other people, like closely. I know them pretty well. They're the only ones. And so it's a pretty boring one. The other one, I know the people a little better. I know most of them a little better. Not super well, but I know them a little better. But this one, I knew almost everybody. Because almost everybody lives around here. I think almost everybody lives around there. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so I had a lot more fun, and there were a lot more little ones at this one. I mean, there are little ones at the other ones, but nowhere near as many little ones. The other ones are really, really small. But anyways, and that's because there weren't as many children. There were 12 children on my mom's, on my my grandmother, my granny, as I call her, or as I called her, on her side of the family. Sorry, just thinking about her sometimes kind of gets me a little emotional. Yeah, she had 11 brothers and sisters, so there were 12 children. Yeah, so there were a lot of people there. All but one of the living sisters actually got to be there. She has dementia. Think I think it is Alzheimer's, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, a lot of people in my mom's side of the family have um had have Alzheimer's or have died from Alzheimer's. Yeah, so there are a lot of people. Excuse me, let me take a few seconds to kind of get a little bit back to kind of get through this. Okay, sorry. Just a lot of emotions coming back from that. Anyways, so yeah, like I said, I got to see, there are two of my uncles left, I think. Yeah, two of my uncles left, and three of the sisters left. There are 5 siblings left. God, I said I was gonna try to get better. Whew, sorry, didn't mean to make this kind of a sentimental video. I mean, no, it's not for you, but it is for me a little bit. Anyways, yeah, one of the sisters couldn't be there, like I said. But, on the first day, it was actually the 4th, or Independence Day. And we got to, my mom, my sister, and I were at the parade. Oh, and my nephew, of course. My dad didn't come. But, we went and watched the parade with a couple of my cousins and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun doing that. It was so neat getting to go see that and everything. What did we? And it was my nephew's first parade, which was really exciting. And then the next day we were at the local park that we had, or one of the local parks, I should say. It's a really big park. It's one of those. It's out in the country, but it's a really nice park. And one of the reasons that's one of the other reasons it made it more fun, because it was not only could the adults reminisce and talk about it, because most of them were all like cousins, but they also got to have, the kids got to have fun, because there's a train for them to ride, like a little kid train, but adults can ride it with their kids, or anybody can ride it. And then there's a carousel, or merry-go-round, whichever you want to call it. Then, of course, there's this playground. There's a putt-putt. You can go play putt-putt. And there's like a petting zoo and a wildlife place, and there's a gem mine. There's paddle boats, all kinds of stuff to do. Not just like a park where you have just play equipment and that kind of stuff. It's more for kids. But yeah, so there was a lot of stuff to do. We had a lot of fun. I got to meet some cousins who I never met before in my life. One of my cousins, she hadn't been here to North Carolina in 26 years, so that was really neat getting to meet her for the first time, and her family. And I got to meet her sister for the first time, and I got to meet her daughter and her 2 little girls. Her daughter's only my cousin, the one who hasn't been here in 26 years. Her daughter is only a year older than me, but she already has 2 kids. That were the cutest little things, especially her 2. They were 2 and 6. No, sorry, 2 and 7. That's how the youngest ones were, or those 2 were. And then my cousin's sister, the one that hadn't been there to North Carolina in 26 years, her sister had her little, her granddaughter. I don't know where the mom is or anything, but she was 4 years old. She was adorable as could be. And my the cousin who's 20 had been here 26 years, her mom came. She's not a blood relative, but she's still an aunt. My aunt hadn't been here, and I don't know if it had been that long or not. Anyways, so yeah, I got to meet quite well. Actually, I had met the Aunt Margie Hall. That's her name. One other time, so it hadn't been as long for her. But so it was really neat. And then one of my cousins came from California, who I've met her before plenty of times. And some cousins from Mississippi came, and my cousin who lives in New Jersey came. I've known her all my life. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, we had a lot of fun with the family reunion, and I can't wait for next year. We're planning on going to the beach. We're going to go to the place we went to about 20 years ago, which is when we had the unofficial family, and kind of a family reunion, but it was mostly like we were all kind of did things separately, not always together, everything together. But yeah, we had a lot of fun then, and I might talk about that separately, but I probably won't. But yeah, sorry this is kind of all jumbled and everything. I'm just kind of doing this without any like really good notes. I just have like to talk about just two little things, but it's all encasing all this stuff. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm excited about that next year. And so yeah, that's about it. I've been watching the TV show Sherlock and Melissa and Joey, because even though I know it's technically not legal, but I don't think they'll see this, but Netflix, my sister signed into Netflix on our TV because we have a smart TV. Like I think I've said that before. If I haven't put it, I don't know if I put it up or not. But she has Netflix, and she signed in there, and then didn't sign off. So I've been able to watch Melissa and Joey. I don't have ABC Family, but I got to watch that. It's a good show, and I've been watching Sherlock. It's okay. It's like I said, it's okay. It's not my favorite show. It's not the worst show in the world. I can see why people like it a lot, but it's something I could take it or leave it. I don't have to watch it every single second. So yeah, well, at least not right now. It's by the same creator who, well, it was created by the same guy who's the current showrunner, as they call it, of Doctor Who. He's not my favorite guy. I didn't really like his first few episodes of Doctor Who, but I will probably try to watch. I'm gonna watch all the episodes whenever I'm gonna watch the episodes of Sherlock whenever I can, because I know it can take a while to get used to Stephen Moffat, who's that's the guy who's the showrunner of Doctor Who and created Sherlock. But so I know it could take a little while to get used to his stuff again, his style. And I might really like it, and I might not. I don't know. I'll see. Anyway, so you know the drill. Don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. Comment below about what you'd like to see next. I really would like to. I know I've said before I don't really care about subscribers, and in some ways I do kind of like not having too many subscribers, because it's kind of nice knowing it's almost like a private diary, but I wouldn't mind having more videos. I wouldn't be putting this online for it to be a private diary. So yeah, I hope you continue to follow me. I hope you follow me. And anyways, sorry about that. Don't forget to follow me on Tumblr and Twitter. I would love to have more followers on there. I have a lot of followers. If you're watching from Twitter, I would love to have you watch me on here. That would be nice. I'd love to have more followers or subscribers on Twitter. On YouTube. And I'm also on Google Plus. Otherwise, I couldn't comment on videos and stuff. Anyways, So yeah, don't forget to, like I said, do all that stuff. You know the drill. And I will talk to you later. Bye.